Good morning. It's a frosty morning here in Indiana. Getting ready to feed all of these goats this morning. So thought you might want to see how they're all doing, how they're all faring with the cold. They all look really good. Good morning, Blue. Good morning, goaties. This is Crumbly Miss. She does not usually stay with the quadruplets at night, but last night she wanted out so bad, so I'm a pushover and I let her out. This is Penny and her dam, Cecily, and these are her two sisters. This is Libby and Beauty. These are my quads that were born back in July. They're growing really well. They're all getting really close to 30 pounds, so really happy about that. And this is my traded goat from Mulberry Branch Farm. Her name is She's a Beaut, but we've been calling her Blue since we already have a Beauty. Cheerio, I didn't even know Cheerio was out here with them, but of course you can see Cheerio. She's grown up to be a big monster. Cheerio, she's got this roning in her hair. It's really pretty. Guys, there's feed on the milk stand too. Blue. Come on. Louie. No, go to the milk stand. Go around. Go up. There we go. You go up as well. There's room for both. Blue, is no one sharing with you? So it's been really cold here, and our outside spigot is kind of frozen, so we've been hauling warm water from the house. Blue, here. Cheerio, really? No, this is for the big pen. About rain and snow. When your feeders are outside. We do have enough feeders for them all to be in the barn, but with some of the goats being younger, I really like having a lot of separation because they can be kind of rough when they're going to eat. So that's why I have some of the feeders outside. These goats actually don't even need grain. If you saw them, you would think I was grossly overfeeding them. But I do like to give some grain in the morning just to make sure that they're all feeling well enough, wanting to eat. They're up and they're perky, ready to go. So that's worth it to me to give them some. And I think growing kids do need to. We do have pasture for them, but with the snow, they don't go out and eat it. We close this chain link at night. We have coyotes in the area, so I just feel better with extra barriers. Okay guys, are you ready? And those are most of the large does, and a turkey and a second turkey. Okay, babies, in here. The turkeys have their own food and they insist on eating goat food. We do have a de-icer that I'm going to throw into this bucket, and it'll just keep it from freezing. It's also time to pull out the heated buckets. What? I know, I'm getting your food. So they all look pretty floofy this morning. This is Tiny and her baby from April. She was born on the day of the solar eclipse, so she is named Eclipse. And this is Miss Reggie. And there's Chia. This is Cookie. This is her mom, Nutmeg. Nutmeg's other daughter, Sage. We have Miss Pancake. Miss Pancake is not bred, even though she looks like she is bred, so I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. And this is Miss Easy. Our only goat that's achieved champion status. Her daughter, Revy, is her other daughter. There's Lucky Charm. It's Revy. What? What is it? Do you want to come out? Revy loves to come out for extra snacks. I know, and I'm a pushover. I took these rabbits in from someone who can no longer take care of them. I'm not a rabbit breeder. So I didn't realize, but Petunia was actually pregnant. So now they're separated, but she had these babies. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I don't want to touch them, but they're just the cutest little things. So they're in here. They have a nice warm area that she made for them. I also put, I use these Premier One heat lamps. Lots of straw, and then we kind of put foam around the bottom. It's not really expecting babies. I know. Revy. Come on. Yes, Revy. Good morning, Puss. This is Mr. Puss in Boots. A resident mouser. He's the most high-pitched meow. It's so sweet. Okay, guys, there's too many goats in here. That would be Moon. Hey, Moon. She's very loud. So I also have 2 pens of bucks. These are all of my does only. They are kept separate. What are you doing? He does such a great job taking care of the mice here. Yes, you are so handsome. He usually comes in the house to eat. I know. And he sleeps in the loft. Why is there so many goats out? Cheerio. Are you gonna stay? Are you coming out? Okay. Good morning. Hello, handsome boys. Are you hungry? So those do not In the evening, they just get alfalfa and grass hay. The bucks get grained evening and morning day on them. We did clean out their pans last night, so they didn't have any snow in them this morning. Goose. So they'll also get hay. They don't have as much pasture as the does. Oh, degrees? I'm not really sure. So all these goats were born and raised in Indiana, so I feel like most of them are really accustomed to this weather. I do have a doe that I bought from southern Alabama, so I feel like it was a bit of an adjustment for her. Felt bad for her. Okay, bucklings. No. No, you can't go in there. Miss Midnight. You are gonna come back out. This is Midnight. She's the only solid black doe that I've ever gotten. Hello, baby. Here's the turkeys, and they do follow me like everywhere. This is Bernicia. She came from a farm in Kentucky, so she is due on February 11th. Okay, so here's where we keep all of our hay. I think I bought 320 bales this year. 120 of them were alfalfa, fourth cutting. The rest was just a grass mix. So they will get hay this morning because there's snow on the ground and they're not going to go out and eat. So we are trying to manage their weight since they have a tendency to get a little overweight. So they're not getting all alfalfa, they're just getting some. And then they get it again at bedtime. So the rest I just give grass hay. What? And Cheerio is outside screaming her head off. I think she is the loudest goat here. You can always tell it's her because she's so high pitched. And the turkeys keep sleeping on the hay elevator. Okay, watch out, guys. Licorice. Oh, hay for my bucks. And then the junior bucklings also get hay. Hazel. Easy. So this is the grass hay. So you can see they're not scarfing it down as much as they are the alfalfa hay. So I do try to spread it out in different stations, that way they're all able to get some. Goats can be extremely bossy. So if you have smaller goats Always separate them to make sure they get enough. Bernicia, if you want your own hay pile, here you go. So goats must have hay to stay warm. It gets their rumen working, which warms them up from the inside. So the bucklings eat out here on sunny days. And again, turkeys. Midnight! You're not going in there. Quit trying. Yes, I know. This is Revy's sister, so she probably wants to go out with Revy. And that's her daughter, Grace. They are the snack crew. So the snack crew goes in and gets extra snacks. Yes, ma'am. Come on. They're triplets, those two does at the back. They had a brother as well. Cecily is the one who came from Alabama, so she gets locked in the barn at night with her quads to make sure they get enough to eat. She is still making milk, so she does require extra feed for that. Okay, y'all can go back out. No one's coming in. Eclipse really wants to be a part of the snack crew, but she's just too big. So we have Revy and Moon and Midnight. And Midnight is my solid black doe. I was super excited to finally get a solid black doe. Which I know color shouldn't matter. So a lot of these kids are basically half siblings. So they're getting really hard to tell apart as they're kind of evening out in size. So I have another doe who looks just like her, but she has a white spot and this doe doesn't. So one way we can tell them apart. These are the quads, and they also look extremely similar. They were born right before the 4th of July, so they got patriotic names. So we have Liberty Bell and American Beauty. Just getting my rosemary plant. Then we also have their sister, who is Independence. And I guess she went out with her mom. Blue, what are you doing? Blue is so sweet. Yes, you are so sweet. You're the sweetest. So I give the bucks hay in the morning. Cheerio doing out here. So Cheerio was screaming, so she decided to run all the way out here. And that's why the bucks are down there. She's actually related to most of these bucks. So the black buck is her grandpa. The gold buck in the back is her actual dad. So are you visiting Grandpa and Dad, Cheerio? Why were you freaking out? You're completely fine. Come on, come back in the barn. Ma'am. Come on, go back in. Yes, you are being naughty. So after the snack crew was finished, they all had to go back out for fresh air. That ends up being kind of a job because other ones want to come out to the snack crew. We had to hang up mesh because they were sailing through this gate, even though it's pretty high. Hopefully as they get heavier, they will not be able to. It's chocolate chip with the brown moon spots. There's Cecily. She does not like when her babies are not with her. So she has Penny with her, but the other two are still out here eating snacks. You guys ready to go back out? You all still eating? Of course you are. So her babies actually ate grain all night, so they're not even hungry at this point. Okay, come on, let's go back out. Go. Go ahead. Everyone out. Cheerio does want to go out since she was out screaming her head off. Okay, Moon, you can go too. Moon has had too much to eat. Okay, Midnight, you can go as well. And then we're stuck with Revy and Lulu and Lulu's daughter Grace, who is really big for her age. So she's not even 8 months old. You can see she's getting close to the size of her dam. Okay guys, well I have to carry water buckets, so thank you for tuning in, doing my morning chores with me. Hope you guys are all able to stay warm.